The golden age of travel is dead. We are living in the era of the overcrowded, the overpriced, and the overwhelmingly ordinary. We travel thousands of miles only to stand in line, trapped in a simulation of culture engineered for social media. But beneath the noise, beyond the borders of the algorithms, there is a quiet revolution taking place, a shift. In 2026, the world's most intelligent travelers are abandoning the beaten path to reclaim the soul of exploration. Today, we are opening the vault. These are the top 10 under-the-radar paradises for 2026. And there is one location on this list, a city nearly erased from the earth that holds the absolute key to the future of travel. I will reveal it at the very end of our journey. Welcome to the escape. Chapter 1, The Untouched North, Jaffna, Sri Lanka. For decades, the northern tip of Sri Lanka was a shadow, locked away by time and conflict. While the south of the island became a sanctuary for tourists, Jaffna remained a secret. Today, it is waking up. Here you do not find luxury resorts designed for mass consumption. You find raw, unvarnished humanity, golden sands that stretch for miles without a single footprint, a culinary landscape that burns with spices untouched by Western adaptation. In 2026, Jaffna is not just a destination, it is a time machine. Chapter 2, The Edge of the Old World, Cádiz, Spain. When you walk the streets of Cádiz, you are walking on the bones of empires. This is Europe's oldest continuously inhabited city. While the crowds suffocate Barcelona and Madrid, Cádiz breathes ocean air just as it has for 3,000 years. It sits on a narrow slice of land surrounded by the Atlantic, a city of crumbling watchtowers, hidden tapas bars, and a people who understand that time is meant to be spent, not saved. If you want the authentic soul of Andalusia, you will find it hiding behind these ancient sea walls. Chapter 3, The Home of the Winds, Batanes, Philippines. Forget the white sand resorts of Palawan. Far to the north, disconnected from the rest of the archipelago, lies a province that defies the tropics, Batanes. They call it the home of the winds. Here, the landscape is a violent, beautiful collision between Scotland and the Pacific. Indigenous stone houses, built to survive typhoons, dot the Emerald Hills. It is wildly remote, difficult to reach, and fiercely protected by its people. In 2026, Batanes is the ultimate luxury for the modern traveler, absolute, uninterrupted isolation. Chapter 4, The Subterranean Labyrinth, Guanajuato, Mexico. The real Mexico is not found on a beach chair in Cancun. It is found underground. Guanajuato is a city that literally built itself on top of a silver rush. It is a vertical masterpiece of colonial architecture connected not by roads, but by a vast network of subterranean tunnels. When the sun sets, the city erupts into a theater of roving musicians, shadow-draped plazas, and culinary brilliance. It is vibrant, it is chaotic, and it is entirely authentic. Chapter 5, The Ancient Wild, Tofino and Vancouver Island, Canada. There is a place at the edge of North America where the rainforest meets the wrath of the Pacific, Tofino. This is not a vacation, it is a pilgrimage into the wild, giant cedars that have stood for a millennium, black bears wandering the mist-covered shorelines. In 2026, as the world becomes faster and more synthetic, Tofino offers the ultimate antidote. It forces you to be small, it forces you to listen. Before we uncover the final 5 destinations, including the great mystery of our journey, I have something for you. Navigating the logistics of these under-the-radar locations can be complex. That is why I have engineered the 2026 Interactive Travel Map and Cheat Sheet. It contains exact coordinates, hidden boutique hotel recommendations, and budget breakdowns for every location in this documentary. It is completely free, Click the link in the description or the pinned comment to download it now. And if you are tired of the tourist traps, make sure you subscribe. Chapter 6: The Caribbean Heartbeat, Cartagena and Isla Barú, Colombia. Cartagena is a fever dream of color and heat. It is a city that pulses with the rhythm of its Caribbean heritage, wrapped entirely inside 16th century stone walls. But the true secret for 2026 lies just off the coast, Isla Barú. While others fight for space in the Bahamas, you can escape to these protected mangroves and private coves. By day, pristine coral reefs. By night, bioluminescent waters that glow like fallen stars. It is the definition of tropical alchemy. Chapter 7: The Edge of the Earth, Réunion Island, France. Imagine if you took the dramatic cliffs of Hawaii, the deep jungles of the Amazon, and the infrastructure of modern France, and dropped it entirely in the middle of the Indian Ocean. You would have Réunion. This is Europe's forgotten paradise. It is a land of active volcanoes, plunging waterfalls, and lunar landscapes. For the extreme adventurer in 2026, there is no greater theater on Earth. It is not just a location, it is a geological masterpiece. Chapter 8: The Preserved Elegance, Kanazawa, Japan. Kyoto is drowning, millions of tourists elbowing through sacred temples, turning quiet Zen into deafening chaos. But just a train ride away lies the remedy, Kanazawa. Spared from the fires of history, its ancient samurai districts and geisha teahouses remain perfectly intact. It offers the exact soul of ancient Japan, but with the silence that Kyoto lost a decade ago. In 2026, Kanazawa is for the traveler who seeks poetry over popularity. Chapter 9: The Infinite Night, the Yukon, Canada. There are places on this earth that remind us of our place in the universe. The Yukon is one of them. Larger than California, but holding fewer people than a small town, this is the final frontier of pristine wilderness. In 2026, luxury is not a five-star hotel lobby. Luxury is standing beneath the northern lights, surrounded by millions of acres of untouched forest, enveloped in a silence so profound, it rings in your ears. Chapter 10: The Reborn Paradise, Mostar and Blagaj, Bosnia and Herzegovina. We have reached the end of our map, and I promised you a location that embodies the absolute future of travel, a place of resilience. 30 years ago, the city of Mostar was shattered by war. Its iconic bridge, the physical heart of its people, was destroyed, but they did not just rebuild the bridge, they rebuilt their soul. Just outside the city lies Blagaj, a mystical dervish monastery sitting at the base of a cliff, where one of Europe's most powerful springs creates a river of pure liquid turquoise. This is why we travel, not for the photos, not for the status. We travel to see how beauty can survive the darkest of times. Bosnia is no longer a whisper of the past. It is the shining beacon of 2026. The world is vast. The algorithms want you in the crowded squares, but the quiet corners are calling. Download your map, pack your bags, and I will see you out there.